Now joining us for MetReport Sports is the sweet and sour Myles Potter.
After a 7-3 loss to Carl School of Mines last Sunday afternoon, men's soccer was looking to explode against the Thunderwolves of CSU Pueblo last Friday night. CSU came into the weekend on a 4-6 weekend, while the Roadrunners were looking to jump back into first place. Jack Mayfield looking to put his team on the board, but Sam Hausentine had different ideas. But man, this kid had heart. He would have 10 saves on the night. Corner kick now for the Roadrunners, and the Thunderwolves decide to put MSU on the board. And that would be just the start of things. 20 minutes later, MSU on again. Jeff Gillis goes far side, putting his team up 2-0. But CSU Pueblo goes to "Oh Captain, my captain," as Johnny Sawyer slips the D and goes top shelf and celebrates with his merry mates. 90 seconds later, Jeff Belfridge on the breakaway seals it for it, slides one past the keeper to make it 4-1. Roadrunners would go on to win 5-1.
We needed one very badly. We were very flat against UCCS in the first 45. We were extremely flat against Mines in the first 45. And, one of the points of the team talk was we got to come out and put 90 together. We know we have skilled players. We know we have a good system. So we come out and make sure that we're putting a first half and a second half together. Now you're starting to see what the potential that this team has.
Last Sunday, Metro would fall to Fort Lewis in overtime by a score of 1-2. Then Wednesday night, they would face off against Regis, losing that one 1-0. They are now 10-6 overall and 7-6 in the RMAC. They will finish off the regular season tonight against the number 1 team in the RMAC, Carl Mesa. That game kicks off at 7 p.m. Volleyball came into the weekend on a 6-game winning streak, when they beat UCCS last night before 3 sets. The next night, they would face off against their bitter rival Regis University. Metro was looking to beat Regis for the second time in a week. First set, Roadrunners wasted no time as Summer Greger drops the dime. And then later on, Kylie Hahn says, "Anything you could do, I can do better," as she ups her teammates, winning the first set 25-23. Regis would take the second set and looking to get the third set while Jackie Lopez is blocked to the net. Then Mary Schroeder gets some. Regis takes the 2-1 advantage, winning it 25-14. MSU would rally in the fourth set. Then Lauren Chiano shows you why she's one of the best. Says, "Good night, nurse." And then again, but look at the power. MSU goes on to win the fifth set in the match, 3-2.
Regis played better than they did last weekend, but we came out very flat. We talked about the way we prepared in our serve and pass practice, and it just wasn't what it needed to be, and that was reflected in the first 3 sets. We were very fortunate to get it turned around in time. I appreciate the way our team battled, but I'd like to see us start a lot better than that.
Roadrunners improved to 19-3 overall and 13-1 in the RMAC. They're off to their best start of the season since 2001. MSU will travel to Black Hill State tonight to face them. After a 2-1 win on Friday night versus Fort Lewis and a 1-1 tie against New Mexico Highlands, the number 8 women's soccer team came into Wednesday night with a chance to jump into first place in the RMAC. They would face off against their bitter rival number 15, Carl School of Mines. And Mines, boy, they would have a game any coach would be proud of. First half, Carissa Price sails one just over the crossbar. But this was the night of freshman goalkeeper Brianna Flores, who said, "Forget this," as she would have 7 saves on the night and her best yet to come. Flores has been the star of this women's soccer team, only allowing 10 goals all season. Late in the second half, still tied at 0. Abby Rolfe on the free kick takes it. Hits the post. And this game is heading into overtime. Last minute in overtime, Flores trying to play it to her defense, turns it over. Mines shaken, and Bacon moves in, is taken down. Flores, ref calls a PK. Game over, right? Wrong. Flores again keeps her team alive. Even Rowdy's pumped up. Last chance for the Roadrunners. Brandy Farley finds Price in the middle, shoots, saved by Yates. She would also have 7 saves on the night. Metro and Mines tie at 0. Metro is still 1 point from the top of the RMAC.
Her walk up, her demeanor, I was just able to read her and just be really focused on her body language the whole entire time.
Okay, so when it happened, that's got to feel great, right? That's got to be one of the best things you can do as a goalkeeper, one-on-one against someone that's taking a penalty kick. So how did you feel after that, knowing that you kept your team in it?
Well, at first I was really surprised. I didn't realize I actually made the save, and then I got up and everyone was surrounding me. I'm like, wait, what just happened? It was a really surreal moment.